Welcome to Italy. More than 50 million tourists visit every single year, making it one of the most visited countries on Earth. From the mighty ruins of Rome to the romantic canals of Venice, from the rolling hills of Tuscany to the dramatic cliffs of the Amalfi Coast. This is the story of a country that has been stealing hearts for thousands of years and shows absolutely no sign of stopping. There is no city on Earth quite like Venice. Built across 118 small islands in a coastal lagoon, with 177 canals instead of roads and 400 bridges connecting it all together, Venice should not exist. And yet it does. A city floating between land and sea. A city that should never have existed. And yet, for over 1,000 years, Venice has stood as one of humanity's most extraordinary creations. As dawn breaks, golden sunlight reflects across the water. Gondolas glide silently through narrow canals while church bells echo through ancient alleyways. At the heart of the city lies the Grand Canal, Venice's main waterway. Stretching through the city in a sweeping S-shape, it is lined with magnificent palaces, historic churches, and elegant buildings that tell the story of a once powerful maritime empire. For centuries, Venice was one of the wealthiest cities in the world, controlling trade routes that connected Europe with Asia and the Middle East. A city so beautiful that it feels almost unreal. Perhaps some places are simply too magical to vanish. If you close your eyes and imagine Italy, chances are you're imagining Tuscany. A landscape of rolling hills painted in endless shades of green. Rows of cypress trees tracing winding country roads. Medieval villages perched on hilltops. Vineyards stretching toward the horizon as far as the eye can see. This is the Italy of postcards, films, and dreams. For centuries, Tuscany has inspired artists, poets, and travelers from around the world. The golden light that settles across the countryside in the late afternoon transforms the landscape into something almost unreal. Historic towns such as Siena, San Gimignano, and Montepulciano rise above the countryside like monuments to another age. Their stone streets, ancient walls, and medieval towers have watched over these hills for centuries. Here, wine is not simply a drink. It is part of the culture, part of the landscape, and part of everyday life. In Tuscany, time seems to move a little slower. The crowds fade away. The noise disappears. Every journey through Italy must begin in Vatican City. Covering just 44 hectares, it is home to the spiritual heart of over 1 billion Roman Catholics worldwide. At its center stands Peter's Basilica, one of the largest and most magnificent churches ever built. Inside the Vatican museums, Michelangelo's Sistine chapel ceiling, painted, is widely considered the greatest single artwork in human history. Visitors stand in silence beneath it, necks craned upward. Some things cannot be prepared for, they can only be experienced. Few coastlines on Earth have been written about, painted, photographed, and longed for as deeply as the Amalfi Coast. Dramatic cliffs plunge directly into the deep blue Mediterranean. Colorful houses, lemon yellow, terracotta red, soft pink, stack themselves up the steep hillside in impossible formations. The town of Positano is perhaps the most photographed village in Italy. Narrow staircases wind between houses draped in bougainvillea. Small boats bob in the harbor below. Every window has a view that would stop your heart. The coastal road that connects these villages, carved directly into the cliffside, is one of the most thrilling drives in the world. On one side, sheer rock face. On the other, a vertical drop to the sea. There is no guardrail for your emotions here. The Amalfi Coast takes them all. On the rugged Ligurian coastline, 5 small villages cling to sheer cliffs above the sea.
Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, Rio Maggiore.
Together, they form Cinque Terre, the 5 lands. For centuries, these villages were accessible only by sea or by foot. No roads connected them to the outside world. The villagers fished, farmed terraced vineyards on the cliffsides, and built their colorful homes in stacks of gold, orange, and rose. Today, a coastal railway threads through tunnels carved into the rock, connecting the villages in minutes. But the ancient hiking trails still exist, winding along the cliff tops with views that stretch endlessly across the Ligurian Sea. Cinque Terre is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is also simply one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Italy did not invent food, but Italy perfected it. In Naples, pizza was born. Thin crust, San Marzano tomatoes, buffalo mozzarella, fresh basil. 4 ingredients. No argument necessary. In Bologna, fresh pasta is hand-rolled daily. Tagliatelle al ragu, tortellini in broth, lasagna so rich and layered it barely needs a description. Denser than ice cream. More intense in flavor. Available on every corner from Rome to Palermo. The Italians will tell you there is no bad time for gelato. They are absolutely right. Most people think of Italy as sun, sea, and ancient ruins. But travel north, and the country transforms completely. Lake Como stretches 46 kilometers through a valley flanked by steep wooded mountains. Its shores are lined with elegant 18th century villas, their terraced gardens spilling down to the water's edge. Charming ferry boats cross the lake between villages that have barely changed in a century. Further north, the Italian Alps rise to their full majesty. The Dolomites, a UNESCO World Heritage mountain range, are among the most dramatic peaks in the world. Pink at sunrise, white with snow in winter, alive with wildflowers in summer. Italy contains multitudes, and the north proves it. Italy is more than a country. It is an experience, layered, rich, and entirely impossible to summarize in a single visit. Every city tells a different story. Every region has a different flavor. Every coastline, hillside, and mountain range offers a different version of beauty. And perhaps that is why, of all the countries in the world, Italy is the one people return to most. Again, and again, and again. If this video inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which part of Italy is on your bucket list.